In an ancient antique site, amid archaeological terraced landscapes, Brigadier General Gal Hirsch, the president of Newsrael, takes you on a tour into Samuel's tomb.
The world knows Israel today as a very successful nation. Everybody knows that from Israel come so many inventions and startups, so many Nobel Prizes. The food is great, the views, the biblical sites, so many tourists. Israel is an empire of technology, a successful, young, newly born country. But I want you to know that since we are living in the Middle East, we are surrounded by enemies, radical, fundamental, jihadist energy that is spread by the Iranians by preparing Hezbollah as their front guard in the northern part of Israel. They are trying to bring new type of Hezbollah to Syria as a result of the civil war in Syria. They tried and succeeded to throw away the Palestinian Authority from Gaza Strip after Israel has made this engagement and left Gaza Strip. And they created their terror state, supported, financed, trained by Iran. And Hamas and Islamic jihadists are there. They tried to do that in Sinai Peninsula and to flank us from the south. They tried their best to do that in Iraq. And even they tried in Jordan. So the Iranians are trying and doing their best to surround Israel with radical, fundamental jihadists. In order to be a successful nation, in order to be the startup nation, in order to make sure that we will be lighthouse, a successful one, and a safe place to the Jewish people, you need to know that all that is depend on flotillas in the sea, squadrons in the airs, companies ambushing the valley, Mossad, Shin Bet, security forces, special forces worldwide, in order to secure the Jewish people and to secure the state of Israel, the only secured place for the Jewish people. We can all remember and never forget the Holocaust. We commemorate the Holocaust and the victims here in Jerusalem in Yad Vashem. We have so many Holocaust survivors that are still among us. We will never let it happen again. And this is why we always remember, even when we are so successful and it looks like everything is safe and we can enjoy quiet and peaceful life, it is all depend on our strength. When the state of Israel is fighting and insisting on its security, there is a good reason for that. And do not listen to the biased media and to the hypocrites and people that attack Israel for being too paranoid, too offensive, too aggressive. We are just protecting ourselves in order to make sure that my children and the other people, the young generation and the old generation that lives here in the Holy Land, will be safe and secured.
Next time on our venture into Samuel's tomb, you will hear in first person the brave story of Brigadier General Gal Hirsch, who was severely injured and fought his way back to the service of his country.